like a bird on a tree. I'm just sitting here, I got time, it's clear to see. From up here, the world seems small. We can sit together, it's so beautiful, you and me. We meant to be in the great outdoors, forever free. Sometimes you need to go and take a step back to see the truth around you. From a distance you can tell. You and me, we're meant to be.
So I was just over there. Like, so I don't know exactly, but another mile or so on the other side of the hill is where I was filming the other place. I don't know if I put that in or not. With the cows, maybe I'll put it in after this. It depends what happens at the beginning of the day. Watch this, you guys. So I'm on private property. Isn't that cool? Wait till you see this, okay? So I got special permission. I'm the only one. You want to talk about, I always say, there's no one's ever been here before. He's like, well, Mark, guess what? You're finally going to be really the only one. I was like, he's like, actually, I know where you go. He's like, you're right. He goes, nobody leaves. Look, no humans do anything except stay, within their parameters. It's a bag of tea. Really strange pile of sticks. Look at all the little sticks. You guys, this is what I want. This is what I want. Now, I don't know if this is the best spot. This is all them, though. I want to take a look. I barely even looked around yet. Look at this. This is what I'm talking about. Look at them cleaning the forest, you guys. See where they walk? It's all mulch. It's all seats, and it's all private. They don't care. They don't have to hide. No one's going to be here. He doesn't even come here. Look, someone dumped something. He's like, let me know if you see anything that's not supposed to be, like this. Someone illegally dumped that. I'm not far from the road. Oh, wow. Look at this, you guys. I told you. Private property. Sorry, I get so excited. Are you ready for this? You sure you're ready for this? He's like, you're going to see some cuts and stuff. He's like, ignore it. He goes, they take the cuts. He goes, people camped here. He says, people were here for like a week and a half. He had no idea. I don't know how, because it's very difficult to get here. So they must have just been on a truck. They couldn't have been like in an RV or anything, right? That thing's stuck in the ground there. I don't know if the people did that or not. And he's like, they were cutting wood. They were doing all kinds of stuff, see? And then he said, the weirdest thing was the cuts of wood disappeared. And then he said they were in here. He's like, they were just laying around the fireplace. And one day they were all gone. And I just figured it out because there's piles over there. Right? Now watch this. Look at this with it inside and everything. See, they even took the cuts inside. So you would think it was a person. Look at that. Who would take those cuts and put them in there? They did it. It's like the beer can thing. Look. Yes, this is amazing. Look at that. It's a made hut, and it's all clear around it. Oh, I'm so happy with that. I love being on private property. That's why I just need my own place. I'll be their best friends, you guys. I mean, if it costs $10 million, that's where I should be. I should be on whatever. Look, this is all pine cone even. Look at that. Look at that pine cone spot. Oh my God. Look, it's actually a squirrel. They already know, buddy. Thanks. It's not just fucking squirrels though. Of course you're gonna have a squirrel too if they allow it, because it's cover for them, and they're probably best friends. And that's where all the, there's tons of food for the squirrel, and then he's a cover for them. Chopper coming right in over me. What did I tell you about the pine cone eating spots in the seats? He's sitting, by the way, on a trident, warning the rest of the forest I'm here. Without a care in the world. Where is he? But see, he'll never eat there again. Like maybe, in 2 weeks from now, but never does it do that everywhere. There's too much. A squirrel can't accumulate into feet of eating pine cones. They eat them with them. So if that helps too, there's another trident right there. Look at that hut, you guys. How cool is that hut? I absolutely love it. Whenever I'm in places like this, there's a good chance of something happening. We'll see. I love this type of place. You see the difference between this and where the cows were? This is special. These guys have a nice house. Give me a second. Let's walk around. I'm happy with just showing you that. I don't need to drag that video. I'm exploring today, so I'm just going to get you a couple clips here and there. I'm just exploring beyond. I got to get some places wiped out of my brain where I've been trying to go. Look, you guys, it's all them. This forest is all them, and it's all trails. This is the type of place where I'm going to run into a bear, and I don't have any kind of, I'm not worried about it. I left everything at the bike, in other words. But it's beautiful, it's shady, and then you got water as well. So there's going to be, and there is nothing else like that for 20 miles. I'm not kidding. So any kind of predator is going to be, this is huge though. It's Black Hawk. What do these guys do? You guys look at the end. Check this out. Right? Okay, just like always, it's a V split, right? Watch. Look at the two at the end. It's 3 or 2? 2. It's an upside down fork. See? Not only is it a branch, but it's upside down. This tree is special. Where are they? Oh my goodness. All right, I'm going in. I'm not going back either. I'm just going to go up in the woods a little bit. Look at him in here, guys. Footprints right there. Oh, look at that. Right on the side. This is technically a military crest right here. This is where they always walk, on the military crests, which would mean the top of the hill's up there. So the reason they call it a military crest, so say you're in the military, you're in a troop, and you're advancing. What the heck? You're going to walk. You're not going to walk up top where all the landmines are. You're going to walk down where they wouldn't expect you to be and where you can't be seen. That's what they do, among a million other ways. You guys, they have footprints all through here. One of these days I'm going to meet the right ones. It just keeps going up there. No, he's not looking for me. If he was, he's not going to see me. very special to me. Another X on the ground underneath it. Linger coming in. Remember, I want to keep reminding people over and over. This isn't supposed to blow your mind. I'm just taking you along for a couple quick investigations. Things that I normally, I do a million of them on my own still that you won't see, but not a million, but quite a few. But I want to show you some of this. That's a white trident. Triangle and a white trident. Remember, they can literally become the tree, or at least appear that way. Like right there. I'm seeing so many eye sockets, it's almost crazy. Is that him? It's gotta be. You guys, you can't see that. What was that? There's no, that's not there. Hey, buddy. Where was I seeing something white like that? Was it the sky? Oh, maybe it was the sky? I can't see anything. Basically, what I just zoomed, like the screen when I was zooming in looks nothing like what it looks like with my eyes. It could just be an optical illusion, but it looks like one of theirs. Definitely one of their trees. I mean, you got the triangle. There's a symmetrical X at the base of that tree. And it's one of the oldest trees in the forest, same as that one. And there's the one down below where I showed you earlier, and they're all three of them are just being sat underneath. I'm guessing an old tree like that has the ability to harness and hold energy really well. Look at this right in front of the tree. Think I'm wrong? Remember, I told you I don't make any of this up. Let's make it quick because I want to make a couple extra stops today, hopefully. I don't know. I'm in uncharted territory. I'm hoping I can make some extra stops. Because otherwise, I have a whole day under my belt out there and nothing to show for it. But unfortunately, that's part of the deal. It's part of the gig. I don't have many wasted days, that's for sure. There's been a few absolutely for sure as well. Not really wasted, but just, like, oh man, I could have saved a day not going there. Things like that. But usually, I have a pretty good sense of where I'm going. Blatant. You know why it's blatant? Because they do it. It's how they hide, and then they told you that's how they hide. Okay? Diesel. He's the master of those. Like, as far as getting it. I like to think that Brandon is knowing the white sticks the best. Colin, the dumped over stumps, and Diesel knows those clumps. We all know it all, but I don't know. Those are the things that stick out about those people to me. They get things that most people would never understand. Isn't that crazy? All right, bye. Watch this. So this is the guy's property, right? You can see his fence. By the way, huge. I'm talking so big. Shout out to Regina S. I don't want to say your last name because I don't know if you want me to say it. Regina took the time. Now, there's very few people have done this. I am not saying that you should do this, okay? Please, but don't. But like Cindy, Terry, Robin being a guy, Robin, CC Bigfoot. It's not your fault you have a girl's name, it's fine. I'm teasing him. Sent me these care packages, right? Well, Regina, sorry, it takes me so long to get to it because I'm freaking out. Look at this. They did all this, you guys. It should be right here, these guys. I don't think they would run. See his fence? The fence is in good shape over there. They go crazy. So Regina, thank you. Can I just tell you guys some of the stuff she gave me? So she gave me, so one box is filled with like this. It has Slim Jims. I mean, it was so professionally put together, it's unbelievable. It has everything. What the heck is that? Oh, look, something stepped on there. Go. I wonder if they did that. Look, look, look. Did they just do this? Well, what's going on here? Look. I don't know if you can see it on the camera. That's marks from them. She gave me... Oh, look at this. That is so weird, you guys. Look, they did that. Oh, wow. Thank goodness I saw that. Look at this, you guys. First, look at all the sticks that were put in there as a blind. See how they're just stuck in there upside down? Like, or whatever, they're just sticking in there. See? They're not, they didn't break off. See, it's perfectly level. Remember what I told you? You put your beer on it, they did it, okay? Now watch this. This is a mind blower. Something I've been seeing since the beginning, but I haven't pointed out in quite some time. The baby did exactly what Daddy did. I mean, unless that serves a purpose, that's the way my brain sees it. That's common sense, but I don't know, man. I think that's the little one right there. It only makes sense to me. This little guy standing right here making that. Why can't I? That's all I want to film. I think everyone would be okay with that. I think we're okay. The true, like, people that love them and care or just have a huge interest in the subject, I think would be okay with not knowing a lot of the answers if we could just spend time with them, like, on camera, like spend time. And he's like, Mark, watch me do it like my dad does. It's a field goal try-down. I think everyone would be more than happy with results just like that. It's kind of what I'm aiming for. I don't care about... I do care. Look at how it's all a triangle. And then all of this has been dug up. Like, this stirred lately. Like, what the heck is that? Something dug. It might just be an animal. Or it could be them, I think they just did that. Like, fairly recently. Look at the triangle. Private property. Cool, let's go find some more private property. Bigfoot. Now watch this. Okay, I'm gonna blow your mind. I'm doing it. Okay, it's about to be. Your head's going to explode. So take both hands and hold it. Okay. Watch this. Your mind is blown. I'm just kidding. I'm just showing you what's marking everything. Watch this. Okay. Not only that, but look at the dirt. Piles. It's not from animals. I'm getting all kinds of people with animal stuff. It's just, if it was from animals, I would be thrilled. Look how when they actually had it all blinded. So look at this, you guys. This is amazing. I knew I'd find it. It's always there. You just gotta look. Wouldn't have found it without a motorcycle. The road is unpassable. I went through some mud that was just unreal. Like, I barely made it. Look at that. Look how it was all blinded at one point. Still is. But the blinds themselves died. Piece of quartz right in the middle. There's a kill here as well. There's your quartz. They did that. Right there. It's from them. Look at that. This isn't what we think they are. There's the quartz. There's a bone, big bone. Just it's all markers, and just everything is a mess. Look at the sticks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come on. Check it out, you guys. In the middle of nowhere. Like, I am way out. I don't know what's coming down there. Something lives up there. I mean, it could be coyotes. They're watching. You can see, like, look, let me show you something. You can see where the noise is coming from. Right there. Just landed on top of my head. That is not an accident. That these birds are coming out of nowhere and landing on me making noise. They probably get treats for that. Even though they know already, they probably like it. That way they don't have to always worry quite as, there's backup plans. They are this earth. We're not. They are. Without going too far, let's take a quick look and back some of that up, besides what we already did. I like this place back here the way it is. It's so random. This is private property, by the way, guys. Look at this. Oh. Do we have structures in the making? Like today? Yes, we do. Look. That's theirs. It was literally ripped in half right there. And then dragged. And mulched. Look at all the disturbances, you guys, on this private property. It's so much different on private property, where no one ever looks away from prying eyes. Look what they did in here, you guys. Look at the footprint. Look at that footprint. It's right there. Another one right there. What went on here? I don't know if you can see it. I'm hoping it comes out in the camera. Look, you guys. Something was dragged all through here. Looks like a big tree. And if you follow the drags up, you can see all their stuff. Pinecone eating. Eerie trees, Bigfoot trees, leaners on them. Something mulched this to death. Here's the structure. Wow. How cool is that? Oh, you guys. Oh my God, this is the best. I gotta look around and more in here. Look how blatant, look guys, forget about the structure, right? Well, don't forget about it, but watch this. Look at the sticks. Something they do everywhere. Look, there's your X, right? These sticks have nothing to do with the trees. Right there, right there. Look at that. Look at these sticks. Look, you guys, I have shown this. I'm telling you, I found that 3 or 4 times. Sometimes in amazing scale, like they're huge, like in Holy Cross Wilderness. But to find that's almost impossible, even though it's across the street from my house. It's almost impossible. Like if you bet me, like go find another one of those today, I would never have been able to. There's no way. It's been 3 or 4 times, and we'll give me the benefit of the doubt and say once a year. You guys, look at that private property. Again, wow, look at this. I have no way to describe what's happening here. It just stops right there and stops right there, and it's just been like, it's unexplainable. Same thing at the other place. I love that they have the leaning structures on there. That is too good. Gotta whistle. Sorry about that, you guys. I know it gets annoying, but... Alright, so you see what I'm saying is usually in these thinned out pines like that, it's different. They don't go... Here, it's so blatant. I mean, I could bet my life instantly on it the second I saw it. It's so amazing. You just have to look. See the X? Right? Look at the teepees. Shining in the sun. Look, I mean, does your brain not compute that is bright white? Different than anything in the entire forest. But for some reason, it doesn't register to people. They think that's normal. Think about, again, I'm going to remind you, what all of us know. All of us, including myself in this. Nothing. We don't know anything, okay, beyond what we've learned. But as far as besides that, we use an incredibly empty knowledge base to make decisions, to judge people, to execute basically our daily routine. And it's all a joke because we don't know anything. You guys, look, they don't want you going up this valley. I got to come back and go up this valley. That's why I didn't get anything out there, because that's where you got to go. You guys, come on. You got to give me a reason to want to go up there one day. Today's not the day. I'm not prepared. I am technically, but not. It's like it's already later than like I would have got here earlier. Look at that. How cool is that? Like that this is all in this type of forest. Like they're really running out of places to go. You guys, this is private property. Oh man. Love private property. It's one here, see, it's one of the advantages of being me, like being known a little bit, right? Is that, you know, people know who you are. Sometimes they'll give you special information. They'll share certain pictures, certain secrets with you. You know, things that I'm never allowed, you know, because I gave my word of honor type of things, you know. Patreon wouldn't want me to break my word of honor I gave someone. Things like that. And I forgot what I was saying. Look at that. What about the sticks on the other one? No one would ever noticed, except that I'm used to seeing it and I know their system. Even most of you guys, if you were walking by it, you would have missed it most likely. You would have just thought it was branches from the tree. They're all leaned up there on purpose. Why? You guys, look how cool this place is. Like, what is going on? I've never seen a forest like this in the desert. This is in the desert, basically. That's this marked up. Every square inch is marked. Look, it's the desert. There's nothing. The only place there's trees there is here. So as soon as you go over the other side of that, there's no trees like that. Scattered. It's more like that, like bushes. And they're far and few. You can just walk all through there. Not one person. It's great. That's the other great part about being somewhere private is that no one passes by, no one stares at you. Like no one. I mean, I'm pretty much away from that anyway, but here at least I have just utter, complete privacy. So I'm a little bit upset that I'll bet you they did this. I figure they'd give me like a noise or something. You think a person put that on there? It's so weird. It's their stump for sure, based on what I just showed you. And there's an old drum break on there. Look, uphill. They told you they did it. Remember, it's a system. It's a language. It's very simple. I don't know. It looks like the wind, guys. Nope, it doesn't. Why? Because they told you. They did it. We're learning a lot of times that this is exactly where they are. No matter what you feel like, no matter what you think, a lot of times they're right somehow attached to that structure you're staring at. They're that close. I've been within a foot of one of them. I was standing right next to him once. I think more than once actually that I knew of, and then other times that I found out later from pictures. Look at that! I freaking love it. I love it. So since I get to do this, guess what, guys? I'm gonna promise you right now. I already have, but that I'm gonna do this the best that anybody can. Okay. Not talk it, but find it and show it and figure this out as good as anybody could possibly do it. Because you know why? Is there people that could do it? Absolutely, but I don't know if there's many people that could commit the way I have. It's impossible. You have to give us no boyfriend, no girlfriend, ever again for the rest of your life. No money. You live in no water half the time. Most of the time, there's no water. No shower. No nothing. Stress for money. My accountant's calling me about 2020. I mean, this is not an easy thing to do, you guys. All right, so then you get over here and it becomes like this, where they don't need structures because it's so far away from where any human being will ever be. We're also limited. There's the ants. See, I'm telling you, They do something with the ants. There it's marked. There's your ants. And you'll see, like if I check that throughout the summer, all of a sudden you'll see a big probe right into the middle of it. Like a big hole. And they mark it. The ants are important. All right, I just want to take a quick look. Just back up in these forests. Oh yeah, look. You guys, that really becomes a forest. All right, I'm gonna keep going up the road. Cool. Another great place to check out one day, maybe. It's not what it is. It's always going to be like this in these areas, but you'll find something blatant, like all those sticks leaning. To me, that's worth it. It's something no one will ever notice. Look, they do the same thing here at every spot. It's all like a tree made into an X on the ground. This hidden Bigfoot world. It's completely blocked. Let's try to zoom on that branch in front of me. Blatant. Here's the other thing. Nothing's happened yet at all. Like I haven't got any kind of a greeting except by birds. Look how this is done in front of that. The oldest tree in the neighborhood. Let me sit down. I gotta come through these forests one day. I'm gonna try it on the ground. Never fails. Whenever you see it trying, always look a little bit. Just in case. Here, I believe you're going to see black beings. It's going to be the Bigfoot type here for sure. Where they're like Ewoks. They don't necessarily fit our definition of them. Trident. Okay, trident. This is what they do. They don't have to do anything else. But I'll bet you somewhere in here is something special. What do you want to bet? Good job, Carlos, on the trident picture. Carlos really he's one of the timestamp people that really understand how to see their tech, their sticks, not the sticks we can see. At least that's what they look like. You know, it's some kind of I mean, this is bear territory, big time, and mountain lion. But I can pretty much kick any bears. Hand to hand, I can handle a bear. I'm not worried about it. Because he's not going to attack. First of all, he's never going to attack me. That's why I can handle him. Secondly, I can handle him. Just get a big stick and run around a tree. He's not getting me. I can tell you that right now. I am not dying by a bear. All dirt on top. See this, you guys, this is just the beginning. The markings. I wonder what's a mile into that forest. It's so blatant here. Because it's the type of place, honestly, where a lot of times you don't see anything in a place like this. They don't do it all, but they've structured all of it. They keep connecting trees to each other. All right, I'll be back. X. I don't know about this exact spot, but I'm going to go up into that forest somewhere. I got to get to know this place. The owner doesn't even know it. He has no idea. He's like, I've never even been on my property. He's like looked at it. He's never walked in the forest. He's like 75, 80 years old. I said, thank you for saying that. He's like, why? I was like, because that's what I've been saying for 4 years, is that people that own these properties never have even been on them before. He's like, you know what? You're right. It's the weirdest thing. You figure you go for a walk through your woods. Nope, doesn't happen. It's almost like they stop you from doing it. Like, it's just like in your window at your house are like, you're not going to want to take a walk in the woods. It's crazy. They just don't. Wealthy people don't do that kind of stuff. They're too important. They have to go spend money. Things like that. Now, there's exceptions, of course. And I don't mean wealthy that, you got $5 million in the bank. Some of these people have hundreds and hundreds of millions in the bank. The people that live up here, make like Hollywood actors look poor. You know what I mean? I'm exaggerating, but people don't get that it's not Hollywood people that are rich. It's the businessmen of the earth that are rich. They're the ones that pay their salaries. All right, now I found an entire new region, basically. Watch this, you guys. I can't believe it. I never knew I could do it. There's a whole world out here. Remember, where I go is so far away from a human being, it's almost crazy. In fact, I do it alone. So one little wire, one little mechanical problem, you're screwed. I cannot walk out of here. I can, but not in one day. This is what bears love to be through this stuff. I don't know how they do it, the moose too. Giant moose will walk through this crap. That, you guys. Man, is it hot up here today. It's freezing at nighttime. Like, I have the heat on, all the heaters on all night long, and then you finally get out here this time of year. And I call it the desert. And it is hot. Not so much if you're driving, but standing in the bushes with your black helmet on and a long sleeve shirt and a really warm motorcycle jacket, yes. See, that's what I'm talking about right there. That's where you want to be. That's where I want to be, right there. What a great day. Right there, it's probably going to be 55 today, something like that. Right here, it feels like it's 100, but it's probably 70, something like that, 75, right here. I'm dressed like I can ride in 40 the way I'm dressed. So I got to get moving. I wanted to show you how pretty. Give you an idea of where I am. Look at what you can still see. What have you continued to still be able to see? It doesn't go blurry. Oh well. Whew. I couldn't imagine being stuck up here. Over now. I don't know what clips I'll have up, but when I was talking about, like, I was like, these guys are all big. Well, this is because they don't have the system like set up like all over like this. This is where those others are just gonna be in there hiding. There's different situations that all know each other. It's some are separate, some aren't. Oh, I almost fell over. This is all. I'm the only one that will ever be here, most likely, on this path. This is private. It's private. So if the grandkids come up, they love that. That doesn't bother them. They don't know, I'm the only one with my knowledge that'll ever sit right here. Hopefully. Because otherwise it'll just be destroyed. I hope that anything I do doesn't affect them negatively in the future. So really quick, huge shout out to Regina S. I don't want to say her last name because I'm not sure if she wants me to. I don't think she cares, but just in case. So Regina, thank you so much. I meant to do it in the forest. I started to, and then the clip got ruined by, I forget what happened. And I was like, you know what, I'll just do another one. So here I am. Regina sent me the most amazing care package anyone could ever get. The things in there, I can't even go through. But how she, hold on. Holy shit, that was mud. Sorry about that. What is coming down that hill? So, thank you, Regina. She's just it was so thoughtful. Milk duds, donuts, on and on. She gave me water, just like yours, Beverly. Beverly, it was, because, I don't get, I want to make it very clear, I don't get many of these, okay? So far, Terry, Beverly, Regina, and Cindy have sent me these, over different gaps, have sent me these, and Robin have sent me these amazing care packages. And I just want to say thank you so much. And Regina put a little card in there with some money, which was unbelievable. She gave me a $20 Dunkin' Donuts. I'm sorry, not Dunkin' Donuts. Wendy's, even better. Gift card. I'll use that probably today or tomorrow. I always use the Wendy's. And I just wanted a super huge. I'm not quite sure how to make myself sound sincere, but you made my day. I mean, I set off on the best happiness day today because of those gifts. And they were sitting there on the floor. I'm like, oh my God, I got to open those. Like how I didn't open them for like a day, I'll never know. So thank you, Regina. I can't thank you enough. Just how amazing and how expensive and the time you put in to get those to me is just amazing to me. All right, now keep in mind, you can see you already can't see it. This is basically, this video is for whoever wants to watch it, but more for the people that are right with me, that saw this when I showed up and there was too much snow. It was a very quick video. I split it up with another spot. Look at the leaner. So I was showing you all these X's. In fact, I was standing right here. This is something about tridents. And you can almost not see them now. Yeah, look. I think I took the same exact picture one time. That's an X in the bushes. They are literally sitting in an X in the bushes. Like a made X in the bushes. You guys, come on. I mean, they're like copper, not Yeti. Copper's just, I've been hand feeding Copper basically for 2 years and he still won't let me touch them. It shows you how dumb they are. Oh, I like this. Let's get up to this hut. It's changed. Yes, look at the X's they got. Why are they in every place? Any place for them, they're there. As long as I duplicate the environment, you guys, look what they did. That was never there before. Now, it's been a long time. The crazy thing is, I'm pushing the cows ahead. I kind of wanted to go behind them, but you know what? They know I'm here. There's no way I'm not going to whisper. They heard my motorcycle for 20 minutes before I got here. There's no birds. There's no noise. There's no nothing. But man, is it Squatch Central. Look at this. All right, so there's no question a lot of things are happening in the last 4 or 5 years. You know what I mean? Because none of this was here. They did all this. Now these freaking cows think I'm pushing them up the hill, and I'm not. There's no way to get by them either. It's like a valley. It's okay, honey. It's okay. Oh, look at this hut. I remember this. This was here. It hasn't changed much. See, they use it. See, I wouldn't have been able to tell you this then. I had no idea. Back then, I wanted it to be them so bad. The second I see a string, it's not them. That's how simple-minded we are, you know. Me, I was. It's them. Okay, so what it is, a person might have done this originally. I don't know why. It serves absolutely no purpose whatsoever. Look. But they use it now. There's nothing a person would have made that for. I think I think what they did, guys, look at the trails coming out of here. Right here. It's not the cows. The cows walk down there. One could walk here, but I don't think that's what it is. You'd be able to see their footprints. So, yeah, see how it goes up here too. Look at the leaner behind. Leaner behind. What it is they did that. So down below, there's if you watch the last video, I passed it, but I didn't film it on here. But there's like this new made. It's someone in the last 4 years once had been there and made this makeshift campsite. And people, you know, over the years have been there and cut wood or whatever. And this is the aftermath. You can see how old this wood is. I mean, it's old wood. It's like at least 10 years old, maybe more. They use it. That's all I know. I can tell. Remember, I comment. I get a little short tempered these days. I'm like, you know, I comment like someone posted, like not on my page, but on regular Facebook. You know, human, or do you think Bigfoot? And people were like, oh, human. I take one look. I'm like, because I can read it. You know, I couldn't believe how dumb, you know, the answers were. How wrong everyone was. I know for sure what it is. I'm way beyond talking to people that know nothing about this subject on Facebook about a teepee they think a human made. But I couldn't help it. Here's the hut. Hey guys. There's glyphs everywhere. The hut hasn't changed much. Don't hurt yourself. What's up, 419? Oh, you're a copper type. I know. You guys are freaks. It's okay. You go this way. Maybe they'll go out. Look at the edge. That's how you know. Don't look at anything else. Don't use any logic or anything human. Don't worry if there's a string or a tarp or it was cut or there's a beer can. You're still using your brain. You don't know anything. Okay? I'm trying to help you. It's a Trident X. Okay, so if it wasn't good enough for you, if your brain just doesn't work like it should, it's a Trident X. Okay? They use this. It has an inside. It's absolutely worthless as a person. Wow, they really... blocked it here. I might just chill. I don't think I'm going to stay here long. I just wanted to see this. These cows completely ruined it for me. Now I'm pushing them into like where they don't go. I don't want to do that. Give me some. Because I find it very strange that immediately the cows followed me back. Like really weird to me. Like they just immediately, now they're fine. And they just came right out, like from running from me. Like they would let me get close, but not, like anytime I even moved or just even stood there, they would start running through the bushes. And this guy's eating his way towards me. They were way up in those woods up there. I walked out alone, I put my jacket on, got my backpack together, and then the cows are right there. Good boy. I find this very bizarre. You guys are probably like, he's crazy. No, it's just, he shouldn't be coming out, or he's so cute, this little one. You can just see what they did behind. See that?